Hey, what's going on guys, Willis Gaming here. We are back again with another Monster Hunter World video. In this video guys, I'm going to be showing you a pretty sweet Divine Slasher build for the Longsword. Before I begin the video guys, obviously you know I'm giving away a PS4. I know it's been a while since my last video, but the giveaway is still running. So all you have to do to enter is like the video, leave a comment down below, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and there'll be a link in the video description for you to enter. And that's all you need to do. It literally takes 2 seconds. Go enter and you could win yourself a PlayStation 4. With that being said guys, this build I'm about to show you is a build I recently just made. Just because I managed to get the decorations I wanted. I still need some more gems. So obviously I will be working towards getting them and improving the build. But for now, this is what it looks like. So yeah, this is my build so far. We got attack boost 5, handicraft 5, critical eye 4, weakness exploit 3, maximum might 2, protective polish, and non-elemental boost. We got the divine slasher for obviously it being probably one of the best longswords, if not the best longsword in the game, just because you can put the non-elemental jewel on it and it gives it a ton of base damage, which is really nice. You got the handicraft charm, which obviously helps you get the sword to white sharpness, and if you didn't know, having white sharpness on a weapon is probably the best thing you can do to get the most damage out of it, just because like it literally increases it by a percentage, which is really nice. We've got the Nerg helmet, which gives maximum might 2 and attack boost 1. If you didn't know, maximum might basically makes you have more affinity when you're at full stamina, which is really good for longswords because pretty much you're always at full stamina when you're fighting unless you're like rolling around. You got the Dober Male B for that attack boost 2, weakness exploit 2 for the Kaiser Van Braces A, the Nerg Coil B for that attack boost 2, and obviously the Death Stench Heal for that. Handicraft 2 to bring us to 5 handicraft. Now let's check out the decorations and I'll show you guys how you can improve this build if you want to, or change stuff around. So for the sword, I've got the elemental jewel in it for the jewel 2. For the Nerg helmet, I've got an expert jewel. You can change this out if you want to. For the Dobermail B, I have a tenderizer jewel to give me that level 3 weakness exploit. For the Kaiser Van Braces A, I've got expert jewel 1. For the Nerg Coil B, I've got a Sharp Jewel, which basically gives me the Odegaran thing. When basically I sharpen, I can basically keep my sharpness for like a minute. And I've got 2 Expert Jewels on my Death Stench Heal. Now, here's how you can make this build better, or for you even. You can switch out 2 Expert Jewels for 2 Attack Boost Gems if you have them. Unfortunately, I'm not lucky enough to have any because I'm an idiot, and I'm pretty sure I melded one of my Attack Jewels by mistake. Obviously when I was new to the game I had no idea what I was doing, but yeah, these 4 expert jewels, you can replace these with whatever you want pretty much, but the way I've got it set up, pretty much every single attack is going to crit, because yeah, you're pretty much at like 100% crit. Let me show you what I mean here. So obviously you can see I've got 50% affinity, and obviously the weakness exploit obviously makes it so whenever you hit a weak point you have increased affinity by 50, so 50-50. That's 100% affinity. So pretty much with this build you will crit all the time. As long as you're hitting a weak spot, you will always crit, and you don't have to worry about not critting because it's a pretty much 100% crit build with white sharpness, and it does so much damage, and it's really nice. Now obviously if you like to have fast sharpening, you can put some sharpening gems, but what I've started doing lately is using the wetfish fins, which pretty much give you like a 1 sharpness. Just go farm some fish literally, and you can save up a lot of gem slots just from having those fish scales. So right now we're at 1033 damage. Here's something you can do if you didn't know to get more damage. So the evasion mantle, a lot of people don't really use it that much, but I've recently started using it and it's really good. So obviously how it works is whenever you dodge an attack, it'll basically give you a ton of damage. So I think I just activated it there. Yeah, I did. As you can see, I have 1,307 damage, which is pretty nuts. We're going to do a helm strike with that damage increase and just see how much it does. So there we do. We did like maybe 1,000 damage with that one strike, which is pretty nuts. It's actually pretty insane how much damage Evasion Mantle gives you. I'm going to show you how much damage you can actually get from obviously having all damage buffs up. Right now I don't have any food buffs, I don't have any potions or anything like that. So I am obviously just doing my normal damage with just going in dry, I guess. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop Demon Drug, pop the Demon Powder, pop and might build. We're going to show you how much we can do in one burst, and it's pretty crazy. Hopefully we can get this dodge roll off as well on this, because I always miss it. Okay, I missed it that time. Let me try again. Get a predictable monster. Here we go, we got it. So if you get a predictable monster, you can get a ton of damage, and it's so nice. So right now we got 1,465 damage. We're going to do a Helm Strike and do probably like around 1,500 damage, which is nuts. There we go. Holy Jesus, that's a lot of big numbers. But you obviously know the Might Pill doesn't last long, and the buff you get from Evasion Mantle really isn't that long either. But even then, like, the damage you're doing with the Evasion Mantle, and obviously all the attack buffs, and that's still without the food buff, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, that's the build. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to leave you guys with some footage of the build in action. It is kind of an older version of the build when I was using the Dragon King eye patch, so I may look a bit different in the video, but either way, it's pretty much a white sharpness, 100% affinity build. And it's probably one of the best builds you can have right now with the longsword if you're using the Divine Slasher. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like down below and obviously subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys in my next video. I appreciate you, and peace.